Two teams that know each other well. We'll see the Chicago White Sox as they play against the Kansas City Royals. At your home for Major League Baseball, 2K Sports.
And it's baseball from Kauffman Stadium. A glimpse of the beautiful waterfall, just part of the great view here at this field. The home field advantage goes to a pitcher's yard today. We're in Kansas City with the Royals. And hi again, we welcome you to our Saturday night broadcast of Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And it's Luke Hochevar. He's their starter. As he gets into this White Sox lineup, Steve, a little strategy.
Strike one with the fastball is critical for Luke Hochevar. He has to work ahead and command the zone with his fastball. His secondary stuff is not as good, so to make it more effective, the hitter has to be on the defense trying to protect the zone.
Lineup for the White Sox, let's take a look. It is courtesy of Pepsi. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you take a look at Alexi Ramirez. He's one of the more exciting players in baseball. Finally got moved to his more natural position, shortstop. And I tell you what, this is a guy that can excite you in a lot of ways. He can hit for power, he can hit for average, and he's not a big guy, but I tell you what, he can generate some power in that frame.
And so Johnny Damon leads it off. It was a loss last time out for the Royals, and they've got this game more opportunities, playing a 3-game series against the White Sox. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1. The last one they gave up way too many runs. Not good pitching.
No, and their pitching just got destroyed in this game, and that was why they lost.
That's strike two, way ahead. Hochevar in charge.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. That hard sinker, he just can't catch up.
This one's grounded hard up the middle. And so Damon retired. Got a chance to check out the Royals defense. Here's what it looks like. Are you keeping an eye on anyone?
Jason Kendall's always been known for his ability to call the game. His relationship with the pitching staff has been critical to his success and his team's success.
Ramirez will foul that one away. Here's the pitch. Ramirez fouls it off again. Hit up the middle. He caught it. Oh, that was headed right from the pitcher. Good, quick reaction. He got it.
That's some kind of play by the pitcher right there. You release the ball. You think maybe I can take a little bit of a break. The ball comes right back at you. He got his glove up and made the out.
Base is empty and 2 down. The pitch. That's it, foul by Konerko. Here's the delivery. And that's another foul ball. Now a swing and a shot toward second. Throws to first, side is retired. Luke Hochevar, 1-2-3 inning for him. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. Let's look at the Kansas City bats. We will when we come back. We're going to take a look now at the starting pitcher for the White Sox. So, Steve, what's in store for these Kansas City hitters today?
Jared Washburn out on the mound, and this one, you get a chance to watch the crafty left-hander do his work, commanding all of his pitches. He needs to work ahead of the count and throw the off-speed stuff for strikes to expand the strike zone.
And it's Juan Pierre now to lead it off. He's the league leader in stolen bases. And Pierre ready for the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Strike two. Pierre now has got to be careful, but a good punch hitter.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fine giving him something good to hit.
Juan Pierre misses, strike three.
The Kansas City Royals.
Gary, he's not messing around, going right at him on the 0-2 count. He didn't waste anything. He just went right for the jugular.
And here's David DeJesus. A career .267 number off the White Sox. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And that'll set down DeJesus. Everyone looked like he nearly keeled over trying to make that throw.
Now, any throw, the key part of it is footwork, and he had good footwork right there.
And that's a major league play right there. And Butler's in the box. 2 outs, bases empty. Washburn set and delivers. Cutter just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 now. Hit hard to second. Beckham. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Kansas City. Leading it off, Carlos Quinton, leading the league in home runs.
Number 20, Carlos Quinton.
Swinging and a miss, and he falls behind on the count 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike two. Now with no balls, 2 strikes, Quinton needs to protect that strike zone.
Now, you tuned into the game last night. You saw his home run. That's getting the job done. You're in scoring position when you're at home plate.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
Here's the slider coming right at you in K-Cam. Get a better look at that.
And Beckham's in the box. Career average for him, only 135 off the Royals. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Boy, he's got great movement on that 2-seamer. It's one of the best around.
That's strike 2, way ahead. Hochevar in charge. Tried to get him to go after that slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that one swung on and missed by Gordon Beckham.
Well, when the pitcher hits his spots and he sets you up for this pitch, it makes it very difficult. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't make contact.
And Alex Rios up. And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. You know, one of their best bats in the lineup, Gary.
And that one's down. That's the team's first hit. That's going to bring up A.J. Pierzynski. Now look at the teams leading the way in extra base hits, courtesy of State Farm. The White Sox number 1, the Red Sox 2nd, Blue Jays 3rd, the Orioles 4th, and it's the Yankees number 5.
Well, a lot of people think that power is just hitting home runs, but this team dispels that myth. They're not just trying to hit a single the other way. They're trying to drive something the other way, down the line or in a gap for extra bases. They love putting...
Swung on, hit sharply to first. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Hochevar's finding a way here. Another inning of good work. Nothing doing in the first 2. Goose eggs on the board for him. And coming up, we'll see the Royals. Heart of the order, due to bat next. And here's Rick on Keel.
Designated hitter, number 24, Rick Ankiel.
Washburn set and swing. Hot shot. Washburn. And that'll retire on Keel.
Second baseman, number 13,
Diaspo at the plate.
Alberto
1 out. Bases empty. Check swing here. They say he did not go around the appeal to first. No, he did not. So he will continue this at bat. Here's the 1-0. That was a called strike of the knees. 1-1.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a line to left. That falls in. First hit of the ball game for this club. He's on board way ahead of that play. And that will bring Mike Aviles to the plate.
But 1 out, the man on first base. That big single right there gives them a couple outs to work with to see if they can push him across the board.
1 out. Runner on at first. Pitch on the way. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Guys coming off of a game last night, a little bit disappointing. A couple of strikeouts, and he just expanded the strike zone and chased pitches off the plate.
And it's plucked off the field. There's one. And there's two. A double play. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. The Royals unable to get on the board. And here's Mark Teahan leading it off. And he's in the top 10 in the league in runs.
25, Mark Teahan.
Swings a little late that time. Strike one.
Oh, he's having some kind of season this year, Gary. Really the guy leading this team's offense and some kind of offensive production.
And that's a strike. Mark Teahan's going to have to take very close approach on the next one.
Well, it looked like he was fooled. He wasn't ready for that sinker.
Well hit towards the middle. And that'll set down Teahan. And now the hottest hitters of late, on-base percentage-wise, over the last 10 games, our State Farm leaderboard.
Boy, a tough group of hitters right here to pitch to. They battle, they scratch, they claw, they find a way to get on base, and they really wear down the opposing pitcher.
And it's Jim Thome at the plate, right there in the top 5 in home runs. Here's the pitch. And he can't catch up with that one. 0-1.
Just a solid offensive player day in and day out, and a guy that really can deliver for this offense.
There's contact. He drove it well. And it's caught. Play by Anderson. On tap for the Royals. 1 game left with the White Sox. That's tomorrow. They head out to take on a team that matches up well against them. The Detroit Tigers will be hosting. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then they'll grapple with another American League Central team. The Indians hosting that one. So they'll be out and about over a good bit of that upcoming schedule. And it's Johnny Damon now. They take notice when he comes to this stadium. Old memories run deep. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch on the way to Damon. Swings and misses. The sinker. 0-1. Batting 1 for 5 lifetime off Luke Hochevar. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Veteran Damon, though, he'll cut it down and try to just poke it out there.
Well, his last game came so close to hitting for the...
There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. And he's out. They get him with that throw to first base.
Now, Gary was really going for it there, but the catcher's able to get a handle on it, give it over to first base in time. If he doesn't get it there, who knows what it might lead to.
Outstanding hustle to make sure he doesn't get on a 3rd strike. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Kansas City. Illuminated by the big cans above Kauffman Stadium on this great evening.
Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon leading it off. Washburn set and delivered. Really tries to lay into that first pitch, but he misses. 0-1. Here's the delivery. On the ground to second. Beckham. That retires Gordon. Still a bit of baseball left to be played in the season. Here's what the Central Division race is looking like, courtesy of State Farm. First place, the White Sox. Second place, the Royals. Twins in the 3rd spot. In the 4th spot, it's the Indians. And rounding out the list, the Tigers.
Chicago White Sox on fire right now, back from the dead. They couldn't do anything right before, and now they're doing everything right.
And we've got Anderson batting. 1 for 4 in his career against Jared Washburn. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Good arm action. Circle change, swung out and missed. 0-2. Fastball got him looking. 2 down.
I just don't think you can make it any easier than that.
3 pitches, up, down, see you later. He's already back at the bench. And Kendall's in the box. 2 outs and nobody on. And that swung on and hit. Rios. And that gets down for a base hit.
Well, 2 quick outs in the inning. You think maybe this is one of those quick innings and the other team gets in and they get some momentum. But he keeps the inning alive with that base hit.
With a runner on, Juan Pierre will hit. And Pierre ready for the first pitch. Watches the curve in there for strike 1. Washburn set and delivers. Swung on, line to right center field. And it's through. Credit Pierre, a single. Kansas City gets a shot at it right now.
He tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
And Jesus will take that low.
I was coming off a game last night where he had 2 big hits, and looks like he's starting to get locked in a little bit.
Oh, Pierre trying to steal. And he is out trying to take second. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. And we've yet to see any offense here in Kansas City. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up. And it's Alexei Ramirez now to lead it off.
Shortstop, number 10, Alexei Ramirez.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
But Gary, they really can't seem to mount any offense at all. I mean, 1 hit through 4 innings, and you really have to look at your approach at the plate.
That's strike 2, way ahead. O'Shaver in charge.
This is how you get the routine ground balls. You pound that sinker down and away, trying to get the hitter to roll over his hands and pound it into the ground.
Number 14.
And Paul Konerko to bat. He's the league leader in hits. 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first one. Sinker swung on, missed. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And Paul Konerko watching that one go by to even the count up. And he's at an even 200 lifetime against Luke Hochevar. Can't connect on that curve. Falls behind. 1-2.
The batter was obviously looking for something else. You see how way out in front he was on that swing.
You're out. And Paul Konerko strikes out. Could not make contact.
Let's watch K-Cam. Take a look at the 2-seam fastball.
He just flat missed out on that one, reaching way out, trying to grab that, caught the edge.
It started out over the plate, and then it started tailing away a little bit. You have to think he'd like at least foul that pitch off.
And it's Carlos Quentin in the box now, leading the MLB in batting average. Swings, ball is clobbered high, deep to left center field. Gone, a home run. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball and a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's what you want. Run support for your pitching and attack the opposition. That's what the White Sox are doing right here.
First pitch on the way. Hot shot towards the hole. And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over there.
Now, great work by the pitcher there. He's normally not called upon to play first base. He does a nice job completing the task and getting the out.
First sign of life here, batting-wise, 4th inning. The White Sox on top, 1-0. Here's David DeJesus.
Right fielder, number 9, David
Now
DeJesus.
Brzezinski sets up. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
A good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
No balls, 1 strike, Washburn. And that's a strike. DeJesus has now got to guard the plate. Here's the pitch. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. 1, because it gets ground ball outs, but 2, it sets up his other pitches.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And that'll set down
Kansas
DeJesus.
City Royals. First base, number 16.
And Butler's in the box.
Butler.
Just a .214 career batting average against Jared Washburn. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. Hit up the middle. Washburn. 2 away.
For the Kansas City Royals.
Nice reaction on the mound there. That ball came back at him hard. Just throws the first for the easy out.
2 outs, base is empty. And he starts Ankiel out. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
That's a good, hard fastball right there. Let's see if he comes back with another one now.
Hit hard on the ground towards third. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And a quick inning for Jared Washburn. He keeps the shutout going through 4. He's got some run support as well. 5th inning upcoming at Kauffman Stadium. Taking account of the ball game, there's Ozzie Guillen. He has to be happy with the work on the mound, especially that last inning. Insurance run, so important. And Alex Cerrillos to lead off. And at the plate, one of the tops in runs scored, top 5. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind that pitch. 0-1.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
That's going to bring up A.J. Brzezinski. Oh, we have a moment, courtesy of State Farm. Let's see who has the league in hits. And one of the league's most prolific hitters in the top 5.
Well, that sort of first step quickness, Rios is a real threat to run. They've got to keep an eye on him.
Now the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll put Brzezinski on first. There'll be more coming your way next Wednesday. We'll see Torrey Hunter and the Los Angeles Angels. They take on the Tampa Bay Rays. Going to be a live broadcast starting at 3:30 Eastern.
Gary, he can really swing the bat. Just a quality approach at the plate, day in and day out. That consistency is critical to their success.
First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, I tell you what, for a two-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
That's strike 2, way ahead. O'Shaver in charge. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Starts the sinker low, winds up in the dirt. Curveball, got him, 1 away.
Up to the plate.
At 80 miles per hour, that's pretty good movement right there.
Number
I think the pitcher had him fooled on this one all the way through, John. He wasn't expecting that outside corner delivery.
Well, he just pulled the string on that pitch, and that's good stuff right there.
And it's Jim Thome at the plate. What a year for him, top 5 in homers. Thome gets in. Here's the first delivery. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Thome's going to have to hit with a little less of a cut here.
I'll tell you what, you missed a very special night last night, something you don't see very often. Driving in a ton of runs offensively for his team. That's some kind of night. Well, K-Cam's going to show us this 12-6 curve. Let's get a better look.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
And this Johnny Damon at the plate. One of the best batting averages in the league.
When you have the lead, it's not the time to play it safe. You've got to go after him a little bit. You can risk giving up an out to get a run. I may start the runner here.
Swing and a miss. Damon not making contact to even it up.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, is somebody they've really come to rely upon.
Here's the delivery. Strike three. Damon on a swing and a miss, turned away. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. White Sox 1, Kansas City nothing. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. Diasco at the plate.
Second base. Number 13, Alberto Velasco.
Here's the first pitch. Taps this one foul to the right. No balls, 1 strike. Washburn on the ground to first. And it gets through. Great swing today. Now 2 hits.
Up to the plate.
And that will bring Mike Aviles to the plate.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
Runner on first base. Nobody out. And the first pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And it's caught by Ramirez. And a chance to check out the schedule for the White Sox.
Number 4.
Final game with Kansas City is tomorrow. They attempt to repeat their recent history. Baltimore Orioles. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then they'll have to contend with Robinson Cano as they play host to the Yankees. That's a team they beat pretty soundly the last time around. So quite a few home games they'll be looking to capitalize. He picks it up. 1. Back to first, not in time. 1 and 2, won't get it.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn 2. No, they wanted to.
And we've got Anderson batting. He is 0 for 1 off the White Sox. He swings and nails a liner. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So Jared Washburn holding those runs down. He's pitched his way towards a potential win now with 5 innings in the books. It's Trey Hillman you're looking at. He knows his guys are still in this game. That tying run becoming ever so critical, though. The first pitch. Starts him off swinging at his shoe tops for a strike. The pitch. That's strike 2. Way ahead. Hochevar in charge. This one's grounded hard up the middle. And he continues that streak as that one goes through. And that'll bring up Paul Konerko.
Well, Alexi Ramirez's season so far, let's take a look at where he ranks compared to everybody else. First in doubles, 3rd in batting average. He's also ranked 3rd in hits in the league right now. A guy that makes so much contact, that ability to put it in play, such a good contact hitter.
He's the league leader in ribbies. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. You know, one of their best bats in the lineup, Gary.
That's strike 2, way ahead. Hochevar in charge.
Well, anytime you recognize a slider, you got to be very patient with it. You can't be over anxious. You got to stay back, and then when you see it good enough, let it fly.
There's a swing and a ball hit high, way back there. Out of here, a homer and a 2-run shot. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3.
Now
White Sox lead expanding here, Gary. They just keep getting big hits.
Number 20, Carlos Quentin.
Base is empty and no outs. First pitch to Quentin. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1. Steve, a big fly like that at this point in the ball game, you start thinking, you know, lined right at the second baseman. That's going to bring Gordon Beckham up. Look at the lineups who have been pounding the ball over the last 10 games, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the White Sox. Second, the Rangers. In the third spot, the Orioles. Fourth, the Rays. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
With this sort of power production, it's tough to pitch around any one hitter in the lineup because it does speak to the power depth that they have throughout the course of the lineup.
First pitch, here it comes. Look out, that one ran in and got him.
Well, it's always dangerous when you get hit with a pitch, especially when you get hit in the head. Let's hope he's all right.
And that's going to plate Alex Rios.
And with that hit by pitch we saw there, Gary, now 2 runners on base. And it's got to be in his mind a little bit right now that he's got to be careful, but he can't be afraid to pitch inside.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. Now a ball hit high in the air. Left field, way back. Gone. Goodbye, a 3-run shot. Steve, he knocks in a 3-run homer. They lead by 6. And out on the mound, we've got Juan Cruz. He's been brought in to take over for the Royals.
Well, no one's going to argue about this decision. I mean, if you don't think you've got effective pitching, you've got to think about taking them out. It's the right move. Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead, going to make it much more difficult to catch them later.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Well, Steve, we know this lineup's capable of doing this sort of thing, but boy, if you're on the other side, you got to really feel like they hit you right in the solar plexus.
And from the pitching perspective, they have to try to shut them down. You cannot let them continue to expand this lead. It's going to be very difficult to come back.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there, 3 pitches and a strikeout.
And Mark Tian up. He's a big home run guy, top 10 in the league right now. A shot up the middle, Aviles. And that'll set down Tian.
Designated hitter, number 20.
And as Jim told me in the box now, great season, top 10 in RBI. Base is empty and 2 down. He deals. Now a swing and a shot toward second. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Not before they tally 5 times, thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. Bottom part. And Kendall's in the box. He singled in his last at bat. Now Brzezinski positions himself. Smash towards the middle. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. So Juan Pierre will come up.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning. No outs. Big things could happen now.
He's the stolen base leader in the American League at the moment. Washburn set and delivers. Runs up to bunt. Gets this one down. Washburn. Fantastic chance here.
Well, this is a guy who puts so much pressure on the defense, Gary. I mean, among the best base stealers in the game. He can fly.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Fresh count on DeJesus. Here it comes. Starts him off with 1 in there for a strike.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going with only 1 runner left on base. So they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Too late, and he is safe at second. Kansas City gets a shot at it right now.
Number 16, Billy Butler.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
First pitch is on the way to Butler. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. The second for 1. And 2. Double play. And they score him. Here's a look for 6-3 on the double play.
That's the way they teach you, whether you're at second base or shortstop. One fluid motion, get it out of the glove and get rid of it.
Rick Ankiel's at the plate. He's got a runner at third. Grounded out his last time through. Headed for the middle. That's down. The run's coming in. Chances coming here by the bushels full for Kansas City.
Number 13.
Well, not many hitters have a lot of success with that pitch down and away, and this guy is absolutely no exception to the rule, but he dropped the head of the bat on it, didn't do too much, and drove that ball for a base hit.
A runner on first with 2 outs. Washburn set and delivers. Ground ball headed for the middle. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. A display of determination coming from the Royals. They've made a dent in that lead. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And so Johnny Damon leads it off. First pitch on the way to Damon. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. It's off the wall in left center. And he pulls into second base. That will be a double.
Well, this is just a good piece of hitting right here. No out starting the inning, and you're put yourself in scoring position. That's big.
And the first pitch. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball.
Well, you have to be ready for something hard, and this guy wasn't anticipating it. That's why he was late on that two-seam fastball.
And it's 0-2. Alexei Ramirez going to have to protect now. A swing and a miss. Alexei Ramirez is retired.
Gary, that's an outstanding slider. That great late action with 2 strikes. Not much you can do with that one. Tough one to hit.
Here's the first pitch. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1. Career average 276 against the Royals. Pitch on the way. This one's grounded foul wide of first. And it holds at 0-2.
Well, even though you're in the defensive mode like this batter is, there's still no guarantee you're not going to strike out. 0-2 count, very difficult not to strike out, but he's doing everything he can. He took that low pitch to foul it off. Let's see what happens here.
Able to set him down there, chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
Number 20.
And you like it when you can ring him up, especially if you can get it done on a limited number of pitches.
Yeah, and he paid no mind to the runner on base. He's focused on what he had to do to get the hitter out, and he gets him on those 4 pitches.
First pitch to Quinton. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
But Gary, slider's such an effective pitch, and it's this guy's put-away pitch. When he needs the big out, that's where he's going to go.
And here's Damon going to try to score. And the run gets in. Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive.
Number 50, Gordon Beckham.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. It's his 3rd hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
And Beckham's in the box. And the offense here is putting on the show right now. They're in charge of this ball game.
Now, Gary, as we can see, this offense just keeps on rolling, keeps on producing. Why don't you keep on rolling, Gary?
And in this game, there's no such thing as piling on. You want to carry over. If you're hot now, keep it going. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. White Sox, they've got a commanding 5-run lead. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. Rios at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 30, Mike Aviles.
Now the first pitch. Hard grounded to short. Fielded by Ramirez. Over to Konerko. One away.
Third base.
And it's
Number
Alex
4.
Gordon now. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Well, Gary, one out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
The 1-1 pitch. Here's a strike, bottom half of the zone. 1-2 now. That's hit foul by Gordon. And the 1-2 delivery from Washburn. Changeup called strike 3. That's the second out.
Outstanding pitch. That changeup down and in right there. Completely fooled the hitter.
And the first pitch. Lays off a called strike. 0-1.
Well, it's getting late right now. 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and they're down by a bunch of runs. They need to start to get something going right here, Gary.
Swing and a line drive. And there's the third out. And they're held in check here in this half inning. The White Sox maintaining their lead. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Alex Rios up. He had a 3-run homer last time in the lineup.
Well, Gary, their team's ahead right now, and obviously his offensive production has been a major contribution here. Driving in runs with those at-bats, and obviously the big home runs, so the power stroke coming along as well.
Oh, my, that one came inside and plucked him.
Well, this is old school baseball right here. You hit a homer off me, your next guy's going to get hit.
That's going to bring up A.J. Pierzynski.
Oh, Gary, we see that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose a grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting somebody.
Takes a swing, but he's too late on that one. Strike 1. And the question after you've hit a batter like we've seen here, Steve, is as a pitcher getting your focus back. Swinging a liner to left. That's 1 down. Chance here to see the pitching staffs with the lowest ERA for the month, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the White Sox. 2nd, the Yankees. In 3rd, the Angels. 4th spot held with the Royals. And we've got the Rangers. They are 5th.
We expect your starting pitchers to be pitchers that keep the ERA low. But when you watch these two teams over the last month.
Swung on, that is hit. And he's up with it. And there's 1. And 2. A double play. Nothing doing here in this half inning. Here come the Royals, home half of the 8th inning. None other than Ozzie. That's Ozzie Guillen. He has to be pleased with his team's performance so far today. First pitch on the way. Bats him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
And Jared Washburn delivering the strike quickly up.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. That's 1 away.
For the Kansas City Royals, left fielder, number 6.
And it's Juan Pierre now. 2 for 3 thus far. Washburn set and delivers. In the infield, Washburn. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. And that's going to bring David DeJesus up.
The good hitters, before they step in the batter's box, check the corner infielders to check what their depth is. He looked around and realized, I've got a chance for a bunt base hit. Well done.
That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. So they can't make the play.
Carries to make the error right there. You just don't want to do that. It's just not good baseball.
Ready with a 1-0. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1.
Gary, even with one out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
DeJesus, good wood on it. And it gets down. That should bring home Pierre. He throws, and the run is in. Boy, the continuation here of this offense has caused big-time momentum.
But what a great job right there by the batter. A tough pitch down and away on the outside corner. Great piece of hitting.
The curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, clearly, I think it's safe to say the comeback underway. Now they're within a grand slam of tying this ball game up, Gary.
Gets that call at the knees, evens the count at 1 apiece.
Well, listen, this is how you do it. Inning after inning, you keep the pressure on, trying to cut the deficit, so they're tacking on runs, and now just down 4.
Catcher can't control it. There's the throw. Not in time, way ahead of that play. He's ready, and Washburn the 2-1. He watches the fastball go by. Now it's 2-2.
You got to like the approach of this offense, Gary. I mean, they're slowly, methodical.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Too late, and he is safe at second. Throw is there, and he is out.
Designated hitter, number
RBI chance for Rick Ankiel. Singled home a run in his last at bat. 2 outs and a runner on second. And he starts Ankiel out. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, just keep getting outs right now. The countdown's there. You only need 4 outs left to win this ball game.
It's hit foul by Ankiel. And this is bounced foul to the left side.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch.
Swing and a soft liner up the middle. And that ends the half inning as Ramirez makes the play. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. A display of determination coming from the Royals. They've made a dent in that lead. And there's the familiar face of the manager, Trey Hillman. He's reflecting right now, not likely a lot of positive reflections, however, in this game. Hard grounded to short, and through it goes. The hit streak is on. And that'll bring Johnny Damon to the plate.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
That's in the dirt. He traps it. On the way. Swing and a miss. Damon not making contact to even it up. Swung on and ripped towards second. There's one. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay. State Farm and our league leaderboard. A look at the teams leading the way in strikeouts. Number 1, the Yankees. The Red Sox 2nd. 3rd spot, the Rangers. A's 4th. Number 5, the Royals rounded out.
Well, hitters have done a lot of walking back to the dugout, shaking their head this year as this team can log the strikeouts with the quality arms and location that they have.
Here it comes. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. And here's Damon going to try to score. And he gets there all the way from first. And the White Sox, they just keep rolling.
First baseman, number 14, Paul Konerko.
And that big lead just got a little bit bigger, and I have to think this one's just about over.
And he starts Konerko out. Clobbers this ball. A soaring drive deep left center field. Goodbye, a 2-run homer. Now with that 2-run homer, they extend that lead to 7. Coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
Quinton.
They have not figured out a way how to shut down this White Sox offense today. They look so good.
First pitch to Quinton. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one. Steve, we've watched them just dominating here in this game. The pitching unable to find the outs.
Well, that home run may be the exclamation point on this one, Gary.
He delivers. Changeup swung on and missed. That's the out. Number two.
He pulled the string right there. Must have been looking for the fastball. Swings right through the changeup for strike three.
And the first pitch. Circle change, cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, you talk about a guy who just corkscrewed himself into the ground. Bad timing.
There's a ball hit well, a high drive deep into center field. Gone. Goodbye home run. They add to the lead. Man, what a big day these guys are having. Well, he got the pitch, I think, where he wanted it. He wanted it down low. He got it there. The trouble is he made great contact.
Credit the hitter right there. He went down on the ball, drove it out of the park, and good piece of hitting.
And he starts Rios out. Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. And there's DeJesus out number 3. But not before they tally 4 times thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. Look at the manager, Ozzie Guillen.
Second baseman.
Great game his club has put together. Things have gone really well. And we'll get to see Bobby Jenks pitching. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Well, it's not surprising they're going to the bullpen now. I just thought maybe they waited a little bit too long. Should have gone and gotten him a little bit earlier.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball in there, 0-1.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you can really deflate them.
One away.
For the Kansas City Royals.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground, and obviously they've got a hill still to climb, and running out of time right now, only 2 outs remaining, so they've got to get something going and keep it going.
Avila's at the plate. Lifetime, he's picked up no hits in 1 at-bat off Bobby Jenks. 0-1, Jenks kicks and deals. Here's the delivery. Still 0-2. Grounded up the middle. Beckham. Over to Konerko. 2 away.
Third base. Number 4.
And it's Alex Gordon now. 0 for 3 to this point. First pitch on the way to Gordon. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch was exactly where he wanted to throw it.
That's hit foul by Gordon. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
White Sox win this in a lopsided victory and dominating performance, Gary.
And it's our pleasure to present you with the Pepsi Clutch Performer. Great mound work, Jared Washburn.
And for our listeners' benefit, and for you also, Gary, I would have liked to avoid some sort of cliche, but it never stops being true. You can't have enough starting pitching in Major League Baseball. And he gave a command performance today in this one, showing just why having that starting pitching is so vital.
When you take to the road, Steve, any win will do, but when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
Well, it also sends a message to your club and to that club that you showed up to play.
This is Gary Thorne with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. Hope you had a great time, as good as we did. Then you're all set. See you next year.